Russell Westbrook is unguardable.
Grant kind of stole that pass away from Raymond.
I've never seen a player give maximum effort every single night like him. And I'm played against the greats.
Wait, even Jordan?
Even Jordan.
Rebound fought for, Covington trying to dive on it, and Westbrook comes out of the pack. Here's Westbrook racing up the floor, coast to coast, and he throws it down. Oh, the hammer dunk from Russell Westbrook.
Night after night after night, and he goes triple-double last night. And I'm thinking, wow, this has become a nearly unstoppable force, even though he's only, what do we give him, 6'3"? Is that what you give him?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6'3". But he can jump not out of the gym, he can jump out of the universe.
He's probably the most athletic player I've ever played against.
Throws it away. Durant running to the rim. Oh! Oh, there are no words for how nasty.
It's fun to watch. I mean, what else can you say?
What if I told you you could be using your sports knowledge to win money? Well, you're going to want to check out the sponsor of today's video, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is simple. First, you select your sport, then you select the category within that sport, then you select your players and decide if they're going to go more or less than the predictions in those categories. The more picks you get right, the more money you make. Prize Picks is available in over 40 states, and if you use my code to sign up for Prize Picks today, they will give you $50 in free play when you place your first $5 lineup. Age restrictions apply. Please play responsibly. Thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's video. I want everyone to comment their favorite Russell Westbrook story down in the comments section, because if you didn't get to watch this man in his prime, it's difficult to explain what he was. We've never seen anything like it. A 6'3", I mean, maybe 6'4" point guard that was the best athlete on the court every single game, getting triple-double after triple-double, an absolute one-man wrecking crew playing at 120% effort at all times, every single minute of the season. It was ridiculous to watch, and it was so damn entertaining. The Russ that we're watching now is obviously an older version of Russ, and obviously the game has changed, and I understand he has flaws in his game, but Russ in his prime was pure entertainment, and this video is dedicated to Russell Westbrook's career. So let's get straight into this build, man. This is a 6'4" point guard, max wingspan, 99 driving dunk with 90 vertical, so you're getting legend posterizer. And as you're going to see, to get that 99 driving dunk, we utilized 5 cat breakers. We were able to go from an 86 driving dunk all the way to a 99 with 5 cat breakers. So utilizing those cat breakers really, really well to get that maximum driving dunk. Moving on to the shooting, we got the 89 mid-range. You might say, well, Russ isn't that good of a shooter, but if you watched Russ in his prime, his little hezzy pull-up in the mid-range was lethal. I know analytics has kind of gotten rid of a lot of the mid-range jump shots people used to take, but Russ in his prime, they were shooting middies and he was shooting hezzy pull-ups for days. You see the rest of the shooting, 83 three-pointer, maybe a little bit high, but elite playmaking, you know, the 86 speed with ball, the 92 ball handle, 85 pass accuracy, and then we got defense too, 85 perimeter, 85 steal, 68 block is bronze chase down or high flying denier, whatever you want to call it, and then the rebounding, 80 rebound, that's silver rebound chaser. We're going to +2 that thing. We're going to have Hall of Fame rebound chaser on our Russell Westbrook build, 90 vertical, as you can see, as you know, we already talked about, you know, it goes with the posterizer and whatnot, but as you can see, we got the legend posterizer right off the rip. We're also going to have legend lightning launch because we're using badge max +2 on it, and you can see where we're putting the rest of them. You know, we got the Hoff rebound chaser, Mr. Triple Double. You got to be snagging even though you're undersized, got to be crashing boards, grabbing rebounds. We have shooting specialization done, so we +2 our set shot. We got legend set shot, gold deadeye, Hall of Fame dimer, silver limitless, gold shifty shooter, silver chase down. Really, really well-rounded Russell Westbrook build. You can really do it all, and with Russ, I mean, he's Mr. Triple Double. You got to be able to do it all. Now, I know y'all gonna be asking for the animations and everything, so let's go through those real quick, and then let's get into some gameplay. So, Takeover, I call it Beastbrook Takeover. Basically, you're just boosting your speed with ball. I got blur on. Sometimes I'll run Dishmaster. Sometimes I'll run Poster Machine. You got a lot of choices when it comes to Prime Russ, but we got blur on for the blow-bys and the ankle breakers and all that. But the, you know, 99 speed with ball when you have Takeover. You are flying around the court, extremely quick, just like Russ in his prime, super explosive. Onto the scoring moves and the playmaking moves. Let's get straight through it. So we'll scroll down. You see all the scoring moves. The thing I'm going to talk about here in the playmaking category, right? The dribble moves. A lot of people use the same small guard sigs. I got a couple variations in here, but the main difference is my escape. Most people with small guards are using Kemba. Kemba escape is really, really good. You know, really good for crabs and comboing that with the Devin Booker aggressive breakdown. But I'm using Kyrie, and it is unique and it's super shifty. And you're going to see in the gameplay, it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's really unique looking and you can really cook people with it. So that is something I had a lot of fun using on this build, and I'm going to continue to use it. We got Patty Mills jump shot base on. Obviously, we're a small guard. I mean, pretty much every year when it comes to small guards, jump shot bases, if you're not using Patty Mills, I don't know what you're doing. It's every year. It's the best jump shot base for small guards. Onto the dunk packages. Obviously, we got 99 driving dunks, so we got all the contact dunk packages, 2 feet, 1 foot. And when it comes to the 1 foot elites, you need 99 driving dunk to even unlock the package. So you don't really see these animations too often because not many people have 99 driving dunk. It's super expensive, obviously, but it adds a little uniqueness to the build. You see some animations you don't normally see. Obviously this year, because we are under 6'5", we do not get access to standing dunks. And then when it comes to NBA player dunks, we went with Russell Westbrook dunk package. It is actually pretty good, but of course we did it because this is a Prime Russell Westbrook build. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you drop a like on the video. Let's get straight into some gameplay. I got my first game in the rec for you guys on this build, and check it out. Right off the bat, we're coming out dotting up a couple things, but check it out. Here's the Kyrie escape I was telling y'all about. We're gonna come off the screen here, stop in the midi pull up. Like I said, Russ in his prime, he was shooting pull up middies all day long. But check it out. Here's the Kyrie. Boom, boom, crabbed them, pull up. The Kyrie almost like warps you through defenders, gives you easy crabs. It's really nice to combo out of. It's super shifty. I mean, again, stops in the paint. I mean, the build, again, it is very, very well rounded. But I want to ask y'all, when I play on these builds, would you rather me play with my teammates or would you rather me play with like randoms and random rec? I feel like there's pluses and minuses to both of them. I know some of y'all in the comments are like, oh, a lot of us don't have a squad to play with, so I'd rather watch you play like random rec on the build. But it's like, also, I feel like a lot of y'all would prefer to play with a squad. So it's kind of more enjoyable to watch me play with like functional teammates so you could actually see how the build operates. But I do understand why you'd want to see how it would play with randoms. I feel like either way, it's going to be pretty damn similar how I perform individually. But this is just like a more structured setting. And a lot of times in these runs, it's not like I'm playing with like a super comp 5. Like I'm playing with a lot of times just like subscribers from my Twitch chat or, you know, like Bauer Swag and me and a couple subs. It's not always like I'm out here with like a super sweaty pro-am team or anything like that. So I do, you know, let me know down in the comments. Would y'all prefer a random rec and just like try to make it work with whoever, or play with like a more organized team that actually like has a little bit of communication? And in these games, you're playing against a little bit better teams as well because the other team can kind of communicate on how they want to try to stop me. But if I'm snapping defenders to the ground like that, I mean, there ain't no stopping the Prime Russell Westbrook build if we're doing that to people. But as you can see, we're on triple double watch. You know, it's Prime Russ, so you would expect nothing less than a triple double in your first game. You know what I mean? You gotta come down with some rebounds here, snagging it over the guards, the center, it don't matter. Again, ankle breaker, pull up in the mid range, knock it down. This is one of the more fun builds that I played on. You guys know I like to really do everything on the court. I don't want to just be like a guard that can just score the ball or a guy that can just play defense. I really like the well-rounded builds. And when you think of Prime Russ, that's exactly what he was. He was all over the court all game long, grabbing rebounds, getting assists, putting the ball in the hole, getting steals, doing what he needed to do to impact the game. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. We went off in our first rec game for a triple-double. 44 points, 16 assists, 10 rebounds. If y'all want to check out Russ's former teammate, my optimized Kevin Durant build, click that video on the screen right there. That's a 6'11 Demigod.